Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Josh Emmett versus Lerone Murphy. This one is gonna be fun. It is. I mean, it's crazy. Josh Emmett, 19-4. He's 3-2 in his last 5 fights, 1-2 in his last 3, at plus 205. Underdog at 40 years old, 5'6" with a 70-inch reach. Betting Lerone Murphy was 15-0-1. Pretty decent win streak, obviously. Blanks 265 at 33 years old, 5'9" with a 73.5-inch reach. 3.5-inch reach advantage with a 3-inch in height. Oh boy, we got a really interesting fight here to break down. So you look at this matchup, strikes landed per minute 4.04 to 4.80 for Murphy. Accuracy is 36 to 54. Strikes absorbed is 4.61 to 2.67. Defense is 61 to 60. Takedowns is about 1 to about 2 for Murphy, 37%, 54 accuracy, 46 to 48 takedown defense, and they don't really go for submissions. I probably would say Emmett has fought the better of competition. I personally think that he's fought better competition. Now, where it can become a little bit of an issue is the fact that when Josh Emmett has taken that step up, he hasn't looked all that good. Now, his last 2 losses were Yair Rodriguez and Ilia Topuria. Clearly, the Topuria one was going to be crazy difficult. He's champion right now, even though he gave up his belt, moving up on a weight class that you're not really deserving, but okay. And then he came back, obviously destroyed Bryce Mitchell, which was absolutely incredible. That guy's a piece of shit. But Yair, I think, is a bit overrated, to be honest. Still dropped Yair, which is one of my issues with Yair Rodriguez. Josh Emmett has really struggled with the guys like Ilia Topuria, the better boxer. Danny Gay, he beat, but it was a closer fight. Calvin Kattar, I think a lot of that was just because of how Calvin Kattar was reacting to the shots that Josh Emmett was landing on him or throwing. His reactions were crazy. Beats Johnson, beats Mirsad Bektik, loses to Jeremy Stephens, beats Shane Burgos, and Shane Burgos was touching Emmett up, but every single time Emmett needed to kind of get bailed out with his power would sit down Shane Burgos, and Josh Emmett won that fight. But it was literally, you watch that, and they would brawl. Burgos coming on strong, he is dropped her real bad, and then survives, and then Emmett's able to survive and win. So it's hard when you're talking about a guy like Lerone Murphy, who's already 1, accurate, 2, very well rounded, 7 finishes. He has 6 in the first round. Fought Dan Ige, got dropped early against Ige, came back and beat him. Not maybe as decisive as it probably could have been, but getting dropped early was really scary because you can't get hit like that when you fight a guy like Josh Emmett. And then he fought Edson Barboza, completely outclassed Barboza in that matchup. Fought Josh Kulabau. I thought that fight was going to be a lot more difficult. Was not. Gabriel Santos beat him by split decision. Arguably, Gabriel Santos won that fight. So there's a lot of interesting things that could happen in this matchup. I think the better strength of schedule is Josh Emmett, but Lerone Murphy's fought Edson Barboza, Dan Ige. I mean, that's not a terrible list at all. Not even a little bit. So there is that. I am concerned with the weird chin of Lerone Murphy. I think his chin's very suspect. I just think his well-roundedness on the feet, his head kicks, his teeps, his straights, I think it's really going to hurt Emmett as the fight goes on. I can see Emmett dropping Lerone at the end of one of the rounds, almost finishing him, and then kind of getting pieced up for the remaining of the time. So I like Lerone Murphy, and as always, subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.